Review of clown hands, skipping the transition into and out of. So this is a breakdown of clown hands 1 through 3, not single whip into or out of. All right, so start with the small distance, and then have like a ward off left that turned out, and then have the right arm underneath. I know you can't see it. Oh, maybe let's try this. I'll mirror. I've never done this before. Let's see what happens. So you'll have your feet close together. You'll have your left arm in a ward off that turned all the way out. You'll have your right arm below. Wow, never done this way before. We'll see what happens. So feel more weight on your left first. Shift to the right, switch the hands, turn to the right, step out with your left foot. So I'm your mirror right now, so yeah. Shift to the left, switch the hands, turn to the left, step in with the right foot. And it's not right next to each other, but it's small. Shift to the right, switch the hands, turn to the right, step out to your left with the left foot. Shift to the left, switch the hands, turn to the left, and at kind of the end of your turn, step in with the right. Shift to the right, switch the hands, turn to the right, step out with the left. Shift to the left, switch the hands, turn to the left, step in with the right. And that's the 3 that we do in the form. Of course, in your own practice, you can do 1, you can do 5, you can do whatever you have room for. It doesn't even have to be odd for this one, it can be a 4. Okay, let's do that again. I'll mirror you one more time, and then I'll turn around and see if you can copy from behind. A small distance in the feet. Have a ward off. Oh, gotta reverse it all again. Okay, so have a ward off left that turned out, and then like it was like embracing horse, and then it rotated out, and then a ward off right, kind of down underneath. Feel your weight on the left to begin. Shift to the right next. Switch the hands. Turn to the right. Step with the left out. Shift to the left. Switch the hands. Turn to the left. Step the right foot in. Shift to the right, switch the hands, turn to the right, step the left foot out. Shift to the left, switch the hands, turn to the left, step in with the right. One more, shift to the right, switch the hands, turn to the right, step out with the left. Shift to the left, switch the hands, turn to the left, step in with the right. Don't put your foot down like that, just for emphasis when I finished. Okay. So, let's try that one more time, turned around. Oh, before we do, here's a chance to work your substantial and insubstantial. You want to feel rooted on one leg or the other when you're turning. If you're kind of in both feet the same amount, that's what we call double weighted. And when you turn with that, you'll actually uproot yourself. You'll put yourself off balance. So, for instance, I say the weight's on the left first. When you shift to the right, switch the hands, turn, you can feel that waist turn anchored in the substantial foot. So in that case, the right foot. And then opposite to the left. So let's do it 2 more times together before we bow out. You start, this is starting in kind of in the middle, like it always is, unless you start at the beginning of the form. So have the feet a little bit apart, then shift your weight to your left. Just enough so you feel the balance tip that way. And you've got your ward off left, ward off right underneath, and begin the process. Shift to the right. Switch the hands, turn to the right, step left, shift to the left, switch the hands, turn, feel the waist turn anchored in that left foot, and step in with the right. Shift to the right, switch the hands. See if you can feel the whole body of your weight somehow represented in the feeling of the right foot. Turn to the right, step to the left, shift to the left, switch, turn, step in. One more, shift right, switch hands, turn right, step, shift left, switch hands, turn left, step right. So that's the basic clown hands. Before we bow out, I'll just say a couple more things about it. One, it's basically warding off and warding off, up in left and then warding off one after the other. one direction then the other, while you walk to the left. So you're just walking sideways. In mirroring it, I went the opposite way, but it always just goes to the left. So you step with the left, step in with the right, step with the left, step with the right. So yeah, sideways walking, repeating ward offs. What else? Oh, I had another thing that I forgot. So let's do it one more time. Oh, here's the other thing. Pawing energy in the arms. So go to your embracing horse, not so much, but keep that rounded, connected feeling in the arms as you're shifting, turning. And one, shift, switch, turn, step, shift, switch, turn, step, cloud hands, two, shift, switch, turn, step, shift, switch, turn, step, cloud hands, three, shift, switch, turn, step, shift, switch, turn. Okay, so a little primer or refresher on cloud hands, depending who you are. It's about our master's paths. Do we have time for the next class? Yeah. Now to fellow virtual master's path students. Master's path dismissed.